Now, opinion. Tell me what you think about hunting, because that was what? How many miles do you think?
We're 3/4 of a mile back.
Okay. And then 3/4 of a mile back in to the truck, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Round trip is a mile and a half. And it's about my average, between a half a mile and 3/4 of a mile in.
See,
Most state land, you're not going to get away from anybody, even within that distance, and you're not going to trying to push much further. You're not going to get away because you're just going to end up on the other side of the state land, where other people are coming in off from private or off from another public access. So, but that's generally where I try to be. Sometimes it's a spot that's only 150, 200 yards from the car, but we're also driven back into the woods quite a ways anyway at that point. But
see, that's the thing. That's a big debate. Everybody's like, well, if you go deeper, you'll be better off hunting. You know, the way Tom and I, we look at this, say we found some really good spots close to the road. We found some really good spots that aren't so close to the road. You know, it just depends on you getting out there and scouting. And you got to find these landmarks and find where they're bedding, find where they're eating. What are you going to say, Tom?
like where we just went, we're on the travel corridor between bedding and feeding and water. The river's not far from there. Only maybe 300 or 400 yards from where that camera setup is. And that's pretty much a given. They're going back and forth to water, food, and bedding. So that's where I'm trying to be, is on a corridor. And it's a little bit open in there, but it's pretty secluded. Even though somebody ran off with my SD card, they at least left my camera.
I mean, like I said, we all need to be in this together. We're all hunters. We're all in this doing the same thing, you know, scouting, looking for a good deer. You know, we don't want to shoot no babies or anything. We want to be able to eat something that's worth it, you know. So, yeah, this is our opinion, what we think about public lands and stuff like that. No matter how deep, no matter how short, you got to do your work on public land. You have to. That means get out either early spring or like right now we're putting up cameras. People put out their cameras like right now when they're starting to get their antlers. I like to put them out September, but I also put one out right now too. So, I mean, it just depends on you. Do your homework.